Have you ever felt that pull, that whisper of a dream, but you told yourself, not yet, I'm not ready? Maybe you need more money, more skills, more time, or just that perfect, mythical moment. If that's you, I want to share a story, a piece of ancient wisdom from the sun-drenched sands of Arabia that might just change everything. Once, in a bustling desert city, lived a young man named Tariq. He dreamed of becoming the greatest rug weaver in the land. He had a loom, a few spools of colorful thread given to him by his grandmother, and a heart full of patterns inspired by the shifting dunes and starry nights. But Tariq never wove a single thread. Every morning he would go to the market and watch the master weavers. He'd tell himself, I need to learn that knot first. Or, I must find the legendary crimson dye from the far-off mountains before I begin. He spent his days planning, studying, and waiting. He filled countless journals with designs, but his loom remained bare, gathering dust in the corner of his small home. One evening, an old, wise Bedouin merchant named Zainab visited Tariq's home for a cup of tea. She saw the dusty loom and the vibrant, untouched threads. "Young man," she said, her voice raspy like desert winds, "you have the heart of a weaver, but your hands are idle." "Why?" Tariq sighed, pouring out his heart. "I'm not ready, esteemed Zainab. My skills are not perfect. I don't have the finest materials. I fear my first rug will be a failure, a shadow of the masterpiece in my mind. I must wait until everything is perfect." Zainab smiled, a web of wrinkles forming around her kind eyes. She picked up a single blue thread. "Tariq," she began. "Do you see this oasis?" she asked, pointing out the window. "It did not appear overnight, full and lush. It began with a single hidden spring, a mere trickle of water in the vast emptiness. That small spring didn't wait until it was a mighty river. It simply began to flow. It started before it was ready," she continued, her words painting a vivid picture. The mightiest date palm was once a tiny seed that didn't wait for perfect soil or guaranteed sunshine. It simply broke through the earth and reached for the light. The journey of 1,000 miles, my boy, does not begin with the perfect map or the sturdiest sandals. It begins with a single uncertain step. Her final words hung in the air, potent and clear. "Perfection is not the starting line. It is the destination, reached only by a traveler who dared to start the journey. The weaver does not become a master by dreaming of rugs, but by weaving them. The flawed, the simple, and the humble first attempts. Your masterpiece is not hiding in your mind. It is waiting to be born from your hands, one imperfect thread at a time. Start now. Start with what you have. Start before you are ready." That night, something shifted in Tariq. He looked at his loom, his simple threads, and his hopeful heart. He took a deep breath, picked up that first blue thread, and made his first knot. It wasn't perfect. The line wasn't straight. But it was a start. He wove through the night, his hands clumsy at first, then more confident. Tariq's first rug was far from a masterpiece, but it was real. It was tangible. And in the process of creating it, he learned more than he ever did by just watching and waiting. He learned how the threads felt, how the tension worked, how to correct his own mistakes. His second rug was better, his 10th was magnificent, and in time, he did become one of the most celebrated weavers in the land. This ancient story isn't just about weaving rugs. It's about writing that book, starting that business, learning that instrument, or taking that first step towards a healthier you. That dream you're holding on to, it doesn't need perfect conditions, it just needs you to begin. The universe doesn't reward perfection, it rewards action. The magic you're waiting for is in the doing, not the dreaming. So, what are you waiting for? Your oasis begins with a trickle. Your masterpiece begins with a single imperfect thread. Start today. Start now. Start before you're ready. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories to inspire your journey. See you in the next one.